Hello, I'm Paul Soma. I have the privilege of being the interim superintendent for Traverse City Area Public Schools. And you may have heard that this year we have an operational millage on the ballot coming up in November. And I'd like to take a couple minutes and explain what that means and tell you a little bit about Traverse City Schools as some background information, then explain what it is that we have on the ballot coming up this November. We're embedded into the fabric of this community. We serve over 10,000 students, employ upwards of 1,900 individuals on a yearly basis, cover 300 square miles. Certainly, if you're in this area, somehow, some way, you've been impacted by Traverse City Area Public Schools. One of the things that we do need to address as a school system this year is what's called our non-homestead operating millage renewal. It's a question that's going to be on the November 4th ballot. This millage was originally passed by taxpayers in Traverse City area schools in 1994 for a 20-year time frame. And so it expires in 2015, hence why we need to renew it now. So what is it that we're asking for? We're asking to renew what is currently in place. What's currently in place is a non-homestead millage required by the state. What that means is that most taxpayers do not pay this millage. It's a tax levied on second homes, vacation homes, and businesses. This does not apply to homestead properties, which are first homes. So the folks who own a home with no business or a second home or a vacation home do not pay this millage. This was designed by the state of Michigan back in 1994 as one of the mechanisms to fund schools as a result of Proposal A. And it's part of what the state requires local schools to do in order to receive their full foundation amount. It's the only local funding that we're required to levy. This operating millage, this renewal, represents approximately 36% of the TCAPS budget. 36% of an entity's budget is very substantial. We could not fully operate without this millage. Moving forward, if we were not able to have this millage, we would have to be back out asking taxpayers for this renewal on every opportunity possible until it was successful. Again, we hope this has been beneficial to you, that you have an understanding of what's coming up in November, and that once you develop that understanding, you'll share that with your friends and neighbors and help us spread the word about this important millage renewal. Thank you. I appreciate your time. I look forward to seeing many of you out and about in our community, and I look forward to a wonderful year this year in the Traverse City Area Public Schools.